All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. I finished EZAing the Super Saiyan INT Goku from the new EZ area. I haven't actually started 18 yet, but I will get on that soon. But yeah, we are showcasing the free-to-play, fully SA15, maxed out, rainbowed INT Super Saiyan Goku, which is of course the Yard Rat Goku, which, by the way, why did we only get to see that in like one episode and like only a few chapters of the manga? Like, can we bring this back? I know Vegeta wears it in you know, the Moro arc at one point, but can we bring Yard Rat Goku back? Like, he just generally looks so cool. Like, it looks so sick. And can we bring it back, please? Can we just actually bring it back? But yeah, we've got the showcase for the free-to-play INT Super Saiyan Goku, which of course you can rainbow out and max out for free. We have him on a Super Saiyan's team. I could run him on a Pure Saiyan's team, but you know, we didn't get to pull my boy, so we're running him on a Super Saiyan's. I'm not hurt, I swear, I'm not. Enough of that. But yeah, we are running him on a Super Saiyan's team. I was going to say Pure Saiyans. We're definitely not running there. We're running him on a Super Saiyan's team. We're gonna get pick up links here and there of like the Super Saiyan Goku and Vegetas. We got the Super Saiyan Xeno Goku for the Goku family support film. And yeah, I've even brought the INT Super Vegeta that was a side banner unit, I'm pretty sure, with the transforming Vegeta unit back in the day, just to kind of ease my pain. But now that I think about it, it doesn't ease my pain at all. It just reminds me that I didn't pull the Super Vegeta. It hurts, man, it hurts. But regardless, if you could do me a huge favor, if you could drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, all the support is very much appreciated. But I'm going to hop into an event and see what this new EZA Goku can do. So guys, we're here and we do have him on rotation immediately. We only actually have 3 links active. To be fair, he has like 3 key links, so I mean, it's not too bad. So what links do we have active right now? We have Saiyan Lineage, Experience Fires, and Super Saiyan. I'm pretty sure Saiyan Lineage is actually a key link. It is indeed. But we do have Experience Fires, which you get an attack plus 10% from. We've also got Super Saiyan active, which is also giving us an additional attack plus 10% also. So yeah, we're starting off with no support. We've got a 90k attack stat and 44k defense. Of course, we do have him in slot 1. Then we do, of course, have the a high chance, which is 50% chance of him evading, you know, enemy's attack or super attack. So that is something. We'll see if that comes off. But in terms of what this Goku can do, he is an Android / Cell Saga lead, giving Ki plus 3, HP and attack and defense plus 77%, or INT type lead, giving Ki plus 3, HP and attack and defense plus 50%. So probably not a unit you'll be using for his leader skill. 1.2 million a crit. I saw that at the corner of my eye. That's not too bad for a free-to-play unit. Also on super attack, he does raise his attack and defense one turn by 30%, so quite nice indeed. Also, he causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy, which is a 30% chance to stun for 2 turns. So very nice indeed, especially if you'll be taking him in like, you know, SBR, ESBR, when you're really going to take advantage of the fact that he can stun. Always a useful tool to have there. In terms of his passive, he gets attack and defense plus 59%. I'm pretty sure his passive being 59% is something to do with the chapter I think he appeared in, which is always kind of cool. So it's always kind of neat when Dokkan kind of has little Easter eggs in terms of the passives, or like, you know, the percentages they get in their passive to do with like actual stuff to do with like the manga or, you know, the anime and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Little passive Easter eggs aside, he gets an additional attack and defense plus 59% performing a super attack as well. So ideally, to kind of really give him, or like, you know, the full boost, if you will, you definitely want to be running him in slot 2. The only thing with running him in slot 2 or slot 3 to get that off, or to, you know, have the maximum, I guess, on his attack and defense. Of course, you do miss out on the chance to evade enemy's attack as the first attacker in the turn. But also, before we even do anything, he does also get an additional attack and defense plus 20% up to 59%, and a chance of forming a critical hit plus 7% up to 21%, which is 3 times, by the way, within the same turn with each attack performed. So if you attack 3 times in one turn, you can get him fully built up to 59% extra attack and defense on top of the 59% you're already getting, and then a crit chance up to 21%. Even the additional attack and defense plus 20% and crit chance plus 7% anyway is quite nice, considering you can fully rainbow this Goku out for free. And I've accidentally clicked the wrong orbs. Never mind. But yeah, you can actually rainbow this Goku out for free. So having the extra crit chance on top of the crits and additionals you already have from the dupe system is quite nice. As already said, has a high chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack as the first attacker in the turn, which is 50% chance to evade. Also, damage received from normal attacks. So he has damage reduction on normal attacks and normal attacks only, quite similar to the Fizz VB. Damage received from normal attacks minus 59% and counters with enormous power. So he's got Vegito vibes going on right there. And counters with enormous power as the second or third attacker in a turn. So depending on how your turn's going, you know, to potentially who's attacking you. So in like an SBR, SBR or ESBR kind of circumstance, depending on who's attacking you, how many attacks you're going to be taking in certain slots, and what, you know, whether you have type disadvantage or not, or you're type neutral. Depending on those factors, kind of depends on, you know, where you want to be putting him, of course. So, I mean, you know, you put him in the first attacker in a slot, you're going to be evading, which is quite nice. You put him in the second or third, he's going to be countering and also have 59% damage reduction only on normal attacks, which means if you get supered, he's probably going to be hit very hard. I mean, you know he's going to be hit very hard, especially if you take him into ESBR. I don't know. I think he would be able to do okay in SBR. I think you'd probably have to work your items around him here and there, but I think he would be... I think he would be able to... I think he would be okay. I think he would be acceptable, if you will, in ESBR. But with the support, we've got 112k attack stat, 56k defense. We'll put him in a second. Hopefully we can get the counter off. That'd be quite nice. But the damage reduction on normal attacks is very nice. It is very, very nice to have 59% damage reduction. So yeah, as I said, it all depends on what's going on in your rotation. 1.6 million attack stat. His attack stat's okay. He also got the stun as well, so we can't even see the counter. But you know, if you are getting the additionals and the extra attack and defense plus 29%, that can stack up to 59%. Of course, you'll do a little bit more damage, you know, closer probably to 2 mil, potentially even just over 2 million. And of course, that extra crit chance, considering he is a free-to-play unit that you can max out for free on top of the crit chance you already have, is quite nice. So yeah, depending on kind of what's going on in the turn in a rotation, obviously it's going to depend where you put him. But he's quite a nice unit. He's quite a nice free-to-play option. I do think he is pretty good. I do think if you were to take him into harder events, you'd probably have to be careful with him. But is definitely a solid option and solid alternative. I do still want to see the counter, but we've actually stunned him. Hopefully we can see the counter next turn. I just want to see it. I know in terms of damage, we won't really take much damage because this is only a Dokkan event, quite an old Dokkan event. I do want to see the counter come off. In terms of his links, he's got quite good links, you know, typical kind of Super Saiyan links. You know, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, Experience Fires, Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, and Shouting the Limit. In terms of his categories, because he is a Super Saiyan Goku unit, he goes on quite a few. Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Super Saiyans, Android / Cell Saga, of course, Kamehameha, Turtle School, Bond of Friendship, and Accelerated Battle. All quite good categories as well. All pretty nice categories. In terms of getting his counter off, I mean, we might actually be waiting a while, so I'm just going to put him in the first slot and just see how much he actually dodges. I mean, we all know what the counter looks like. We've all seen it before. You know, we know what a counter does. It's quite obvious. So, I mean, if he's taking 9k on a basic in a Dokkan event, that means in terms of the damage reduction, he's going to be taking double digits in this event. So, as I said, in the harder events, he'll probably take a bit more damage. I'm not sure how much he would take. In terms of his kind of base defense, you're looking at about... After supering, with none of the additional attack and defense plus 20%, you're looking at 118% attack and defense with at least just one, you know, and getting, you know, the additional attack and defense plus 20% from one extra super attack or two. You know, you're looking at 20%, 40% attack and defense, you know, which either takes you to, what, 138% on attack and defense, and then a bit higher. So his base defense wouldn't be that high, but that's not surprising considering he's a free-to-play unit. I am actually going to carry on because I do want to get this counter off just to kind of see how much damage he takes with the damage reduction. And to see how much damage he does dish out when countering as well. be a kind of nice guideline. But in terms of, you know, if you're in like an SBR and ESBR, I would have to say this Goku wouldn't be a bad option. In terms of his base defense, he'll be a bit more suited to SBR because, of course, it's a little bit easier. Of course, on a super, you still could take quite a bit of damage. You know, if he was going to counter and you do get the damage reduction off on the normal attack by 59%, I mean, you're probably looking at maybe double digits, couple hundreds in SBR, and then probably like, you know, couple tens of thousands on, you know, on supers, maybe a bit more reaching the 100k mark. ESBR is where you'll probably have to really be careful with this unit. But hopefully we can get the counter off. I actually don't want to get a super attack off with him because he might stun, which means this process just becomes longer. But the versatility, you know, slot 1 can evade. Not something you want to rely on too heavily though. There's the counter, by the way, which is very nice indeed. Doesn't take too much to do. I mean, he's taking double digits in a Dokkan event. So maybe in SBR, he'll be taking double digits to a couple thousand, and the ESBR probably scaled out to like maybe a couple tens of thousands, maybe in the thousands. Maybe I'm, you know, being a bit, you know, maybe I'm underestimating him, but you know, ESBR, there's, you know how much damage you can take in ESBR. You know, he's got a good link set. You know, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan Lineage, Kamehameha, Experience Fighter, Super Saiyan, Shocking Speed, Chat the Limit. If I already went through the link skills and categories, I do apologize. I did disappear for a little bit. By a little bit, I mean quite a while. The power of editing. In terms of his categories as well, he's on some very good categories like Pure Saiyans, Goku's Family, Super Saiyans, Android / Cell Saga, Kamehameha, Turtle School, Bond of Friendship, Accelerate Battle. Loads of good categories. So, you know, if you are missing some of the more valuable, more suited to the harder events and like ESBR and SBR, you know, units, he's a pretty solid, you know, free-to-play alternative. As I said, if you were just in ESBR specifically, you'll probably want to keep an eye on him, probably work your items around him. SBR would probably be a bit more comfortable. In terms of Goku event, I don't think he's got a chance, because just like we've experienced with LR UI Goku from year 6, once you get to full power Stage 4 Goku, you can no longer evade. He'll be taking quite a bit of damage on basics anyway, so I don't think even a damage reduction will save him. At least he has type advantage. I mean, you never know. You never know. I get, you know, it all depends on RNG as well, but not a bad free-to-play option if I do say so myself. Do let me know what you think of him down in the comments. Finally got it out, and I'll see you next video, guys, and